So you want to build wealth, but you're not looking for the next hot stock tip or the latest get-rich-quick scheme. You're after something more reliable, something that can grow your money steadily over time without requiring you to become an expert in the stock market. What if I told you that there's an ETF that could be your ticket to long-term financial success? It's not flashy and it doesn't make headlines, but it has the potential to make you wealthy if you're patient. Interested? Good, because by the end of this article, you'll know exactly what that ETF is, why it works, and how you can leverage it to achieve your financial goals. But what is an ETF and why should you care? Before we dive into the details, let's get clear on what an ETF is. An ETF, or exchange-traded fund, is like a mutual fund that trades on an exchange, just like a stock. The beauty of ETFs lies in their ability to offer diversification, which simply means spreading your investment across a variety of assets. This reduces the risk that any single investment will tank your portfolio. Now, doesn't that sound like a more secure way to grow your wealth? So why does this ETF stand out? You might be wondering, okay, I understand ETFs, but what makes this one special? The ETF we're discussing today is unique because it offers something that many other investment vehicles do not: global diversification. It allows you to invest in thousands of companies across the world, from the US to Europe, Asia, and beyond. This ETF is designed for those who believe in the long-term growth of the global economy and want a piece of the action without the hassle of picking individual stocks. Over the past decade, this ETF has delivered consistent returns by capturing the growth of both developed and emerging markets. The beauty of this ETF is that it doesn't try to beat the market. It aims to be the market. It's a passive investment that tracks a broad index, meaning it simply mirrors the performance of the global stock market. This simplicity is its strength. No complex strategies, no trying to outsmart the market, just steady, reliable growth. Growth matters, but so does not putting all your eggs in one basket. Let's talk about diversification for a moment. Imagine you're at a buffet with every type of food you can imagine. You could load your plate with just one item, but what if that dish turns out to be a disappointment? A wiser approach would be to sample a little bit of everything. That way, you're sure to find something you like. Investing is similar. By diversifying your investments, spreading them across different sectors, regions, and asset types, you reduce your risk and increase your chances of achieving solid returns. The ETF in question gives you access to over 9,000 stocks from across the globe. That's right, 9,000. This isn't just diversification, it's super diversification. Whether it's a booming tech company in Silicon Valley, a pharmaceutical giant in Europe, or a burgeoning financial firm in Asia, you're invested in all of them. And the best part? You don't have to lift a finger to manage it. This ETF does all the work for you. Let's look at the returns because, as they say, the numbers don't lie. Over the past 10 years, this ETF has provided an average annual return of around 8%, which, while not as high as some high-flying tech stocks, is impressive given its broad, diversified approach. If you had invested $10,000 in this ETF 10 years ago, your investment would now be worth over $21,500. That's more than doubling your money without the stress of constantly checking the stock market. What's more, this ETF comes with an ultra-low expense ratio of just 0.07%. In the world of investing, fees are the silent killer of returns. High fees can eat into your profits over time. But this ETF keeps costs to a minimum, ensuring that more of your money stays in your account, compounding and growing over time. Now let's address the elephant in the room: risk. All investments come with risk, but the key is managing that risk in a way that aligns with your financial goals. This ETF's global diversification is its primary defense against risk. By investing in thousands of companies across various industries and countries, it spreads out the risk, reducing the impact of any single company or market downturn. Of course, global diversification doesn't eliminate risk entirely. Markets can be volatile, and economic downturns can affect global markets simultaneously. However, the long-term trend of the global economy has been upward, driven by technological innovation, population growth, and increasing wealth. By investing in this ETF, you're betting on the continued growth of the global economy, a bet that has historically paid off over the long term. So why should you consider this ETF for your portfolio? Because it's a long-term play. Investing isn't about getting rich quick. It's about building wealth steadily and surely over time. This ETF offers a way to tap into the growth of the entire global economy without having to worry about picking the right stocks or timing the market. And with its low fees and strong historical performance, it's an attractive option for those looking to grow their wealth over the long haul. Think of it as planting a tree. You don't expect it to grow overnight, but with time, care, and patience, it will grow into a sturdy oak, providing shade, wealth for generations to come. This ETF is that tree, steady, reliable, and with the potential to grow into something truly substantial if you give it the time it needs. Finally, on to the ETF that could make you rich. You've made it this far, and now it's time for the big reveal. The ETF I've been talking about is none other than the Vanguard Total World Stock ETF, VT. This ETF is a powerhouse when it comes to global diversification. It offers exposure to the entire world's stock market, including both developed and emerging markets across every sector. The Vanguard Total World Stock ETF is designed for those who believe in the long-term growth of the global economy and want a simple, effective way to invest in it. With its low expense ratio, broad diversification, and strong historical performance, VT is an ETF that has the potential to make you wealthy over time, if you're patient and let the power of compounding do its work. So what's your next move? Are you ready to start building wealth the smart way? The Vanguard Total World Stock ETF might just be the key to unlocking the financial future you've been dreaming of. But don't just take my word for it. Do your own research, consider your financial goals, and take that first step toward a richer tomorrow. And while you're at it, why not check out more of our content on the Withdrawal Investing Insights YouTube channel? We dive deep into strategies like this one, offering tips and insights to help you navigate the complex world of investing. Don't miss out on the opportunity to learn more about how you can grow your wealth over time. Subscribe today because your financial future is too important to leave to chance.